right? So last point in the ancient India. Good morning, Prateek. Last point in the ancient India, and that is called post. Good morning, Prajot. Post Gupta period. This was also called as the dynasty. Right? Its time period was from 550 AD, that is in 6th century, to 647 AD. Okay. Okay, so post Gupta period, that is from 550 AD to 647 AD. This was also called as Vardhan dynasty. Vardhana dynasty. Vardhan dynasty or Pushyabhuti dynasty. Now, earlier we have considered the Gupta period, and Guptas have started one thing, right? That is nothing but the feudatory, right? So feudatory elements which have really weakened the Gupta dynasty, right? Excuse me. Excuse me. So Guptas have started the feudatories. That means what? Giving land as a gift, right? So one of the such feudatories whose name was So one of the feudatories whose name was Pushyabhuti, right? So in the Haryana, particularly at Thanesar, right? That is in the district of Kurukshetra, the Pushyabhuti was there. So in around 6th century, right, or in the 6th century, he had founded the Vardhan dynasty, which was also called as Pushyabhuti dynasty. So Pushyabhuti was one of the feudatories of the Gupta, right, who had founded this dynasty, which was called as Pushyabhuti dynasty, or it was also called as the Vardhan dynasty. And in this, particularly this dynasty was founded at Thanesar, that is at Kurukshetra district. Fine. So if you consider the last Gupta period, the Huns have invaded, right? So Hun invasion was there. So after Huns invasion, so during that empire or during that particular time period, the Pushyabhuti must have made his reign or his empire or the region independent, right? So this is what you can consider about the foundation of the Vardhan dynasty. So very first important ruler of the dynasty was Prabhakar Vardhan. Prabhakar Vardhan. Right. So this was from 550 AD. So Prabhakar Vardhan ruled from 580 to 605 AD. Prabhakar Vardhan further succeeded by his eldest son, so Rajavardhan had to face the problems from the day of his succession to the throne. Right. So Rajavardhan had to face the problems from the day of his succession to the throne. Then there was Rajashri was married with Grahavarman and of a Kanoj, right? Kanoj, one of the places in the 16 Mahajanpadas. Right? So the husband of Rajeshri, that is husband of the Rajavardhan sisters, was murdered by Deva Gupta. Right, Deva Gupta. So Deva Gupta was the ruler of Malwa. Right. So in alliance with Shashanka, or Devagupta and Shashanka altogether killed or murdered the husband of Rajeshri. And Rajeshri was the sister of Rajavardhan. Right. So Devagupta was the ruler of Malwa and Shashanka was the ruler of the northwestern Bengal. Shashanka was the ruler of northwestern Bengal. And then after killing Rajeshri's husband, they occupied his empire, that is Kanauj. And they have also imprisoned Rajeshri. Right. So they have put Rajeshri into the jail. Right. So Rajeshri have been imprisoned by Gupta and Shashanka. And therefore, Rajavardhan undertook a campaign. Right. Rajavardhan undertook a campaign against Devagupta. Right. Against Devagupta. It's a kind of revenge. And in this campaign, right? Devagupta killed, right? Devagupta killed by Rajyavardhan, but Devagupta had alliance with Shashank. Though Devagupta was killed, but Rajyavardhan also killed in this campaign by Shashank, right? By Shashank. Meantime, Rajeshri was escaped, right? So this is what you can consider at the beginning of the uh, Vardhan dynasty, right? So Pushyabhuti. Pushyabhuti, right? Who was also known as Vardhan, right? Dynasty, founded by Pushyabhuti. Right. Where? At Thanesar. Where it is? It is at Kurukshetra. It is at Kurukshetra. Right. It is in Haryana. Right. At Kurukshetra. That is at Haryana. Now, who was this Pushyabhuti? Right. So, Pushyabhuti, one of the feudatories. One of the feudatories of the Gupta. Of the Gupta. Right. One of the feudatories of the Gupta. So, right. So, Pushyabhuti was one of the feudatories, and he must assumed independence. Hence, purposefully I am writing this statement. Hans invasion. Right, Hans invasion. The most important ruler Kar Vardhan. Prabhakar Vardhan. Right, who ruled from 580 to 605 AD. Right. Succeeded Prabhakar Vardhan, succeeded by eldest son, right, whose name was Rajyavardhan. Right, Rajyavardhan, 605 to 606. So, Rajeshri, right, sister of राज्य वर्धन. Right, Rajeshri, sister of Rajyavardhan. Right. So, and then, right, the, as I said, Grah Varman.
ब्लर आ रहा है सर.
वाचला मी मेसेज. Right, Grah Varman. So, Grah Varman was murdered, right, of Kannauj Empire. Right, Kannauj Empire. Murdered by, right, murdered by the Devagupta. So Devagupta was ruler of Malwa, and Shashank, right, in alliance, right, with Shashank. Shashank was ruler of North West Bengal. Northwest Bengal. Right. So, and Kannauj occupied by Gupta. Right. So, Devagupta occupied Kannauj and imprisoned Rajeshri. Imprisoned Rajeshri. Right. So, therefore, against Devagupta. Devagupta. Right. So Devagupta killed but Rajyavardhan also killed by, right, Shashank, who was the alliance partner of Devagupta. I hope it is clear because I could see. Take it.
Sir, you can share the screen for the student.
Is it fine?
Sir, they won't share his screen, sir.
Okay, fine. So okay, don't worry. I will share it. Bhuti throne, right, after killing of the Rajavardhan. And from this era, or from this year, the Harsh era had started. Right. So, younger brother of Rajavardhan ascended the throne. After ascending throne, Harsh Vardhan first rescued his widow sister, right, who had ran away to the forest, right, who had ran away to forest, and she was going to herself. She was going to throw herself into the fire, right? So. Then the Harsh Vardhan drove out Shashank, who had occupied Kanauj after killing the Rajvardhan. Right. In fact, it was earlier occupied by Devagupta. So, occupied it after killing Harshvardhan drew out Shashanka, who had occupied Kanauj, and occupied it into the empire. So he have not only unified the Kanauj and Thanesar, but also made Kanauj as the new capital of his empire. Right, Kanauj had been made the new capital of his empire. Right, so which made Harshvardhan the most powerful king of North India. Thereafter, Harshvardhan proceeded towards the east. Right. Then after Harshvardhan proceeded towards the east against Shashank, obviously with a view to avenge the death of his brother Rajavardhan, right, as well as his brother-in-law, right, Grahavarman. So Harshavardhan was not successful in his first expedition against Gauj, right, but in his second expedition, right, towards the in his second expedition after death of Shashank, he conquered Magad as well as Shashank's complete empire. Right. So these two empires have been now conquered by Harshvardhan and brought into the Pushyabhuti dynasty, right, or into the empire. So Harshavardhan defeated Dhruva Sena II, right, who was the ruler of Vallavi, right, who was the ruler of Vallavi, right. So, however, in that particular case, Harshavardhan, in order to secure the safety of western boundary, reinstated him and gave his daughter in the marriage to Dhruva Sena II. Though he had defeated Dhruva Sena II, but in order to secure the western boundary, right, to secure western boundary, he had married his daughter with the Dhruva Sena II. So Dhruva Sena II accepted the position of feudatory, right, and it was an important diplomatic achievement of Harshavardhan, right. So the course of Harshavardhan's conquest suffered a serious setback, right. He was conquering one after another empires, right, or the regions. So this course of conquesting suffered by a serious setback on the expedition towards Deccan. So when Harshavardhan started